All right, so for our L-sit progressions, what we're looking to do is get the same type of engagement that we have on the floor with our pike compression. So if you have parallettes, I would recommend using them just because it sets you up a little higher off of the ground. The lower to the ground we are, the harder it is to find that compression. And what we need is a nice locked elbow, a nice depressed and protracted scapula, and then we're just going to look to pull into that same pike compression that we hit during our warm-up. Okay? And now if straight legs is tough, we can do same thing, walk into this tuck, onto the tip tuck, and this is where the extra height from the parallette comes in handy. So this is a bit harder to do on the floor, and then from there, same thing, kick into that compression. Okay, you might get some cramping in the quad, might get some cramping in the thigh, and then once we can hold this tuck position, all we have to do is extend the knee while maintaining that core compression, okay? Same thing can be done straight legs. I find this one to be a bit harder than the tuck. Here, maintain that round, depressed scapula, core compression, boom. Picking both up at the same time, and we hold. Okay, so now, let's say we don't have parallettes. We're doing these on the floor. Challenging part with this is the height, and then also the wrists. But again, very similar to our pike compression warm-up. We're pushing into the ground, boom, boom, but now we have to try to get up onto the hands. So we can take the same approach where we go into that tuck, but now we don't have as much room to work onto the tiptoe and to pull into this core compression. So it's a bit harder to find that tuck position. Same thing, boom, and then both. Okay, so I do recommend those parallettes. The wrist positioning you'll also have to play around with. You might have to start fingers out to the side, which is a bit harder balance-wise, but a bit easier on those wrists. And then fingers forward is the easiest one balance-wise, but harder on those wrists. Grab a nice locked elbow, press scap, boom. And just holding this shape here. And what this will eventually set us up for is if we have a nice tight and compressed L-sit, it will make our L-sit to handstand or press handstand, pike press movements much easier in the future.